welcome to my channel.
Heard a lot of people have mixed feelings and mixed reviews on the movie Thor: Love and Thunder, and saying that it was filled with too much comedy and there's too many mixed themes. And I definitely see that. Like, 1 minute it'll be super funny in your face with Thor destroying an holy ancient temple by accident, and the next Gorr the God Butcher would be showing up and ripping Octi's head off in front of children. Basically, the gore scenes were super menacing, right? It could have been more menacing, yes, absolutely. Like, because from the way I've heard people describe gore, I expected horror movie vibes, you know? Like, yeah, I expected like darker things. But the reason that I have this theory is because the movie feels the way it does because Korg is literally retelling the story, not only to us, but also to his new baby. Because we did find out at the end of the movie, Korg has become a new daddy at the end of the movie with a dude named Dwayne. Really funny. But yeah, basically through the whole movie, if you pay attention, at the beginning of the movie, Korg opens up the movie and he ends the movie. He is telling the story like how warriors would retell a heroic battle. Like, if you go back in the MCU and hear the way Thor talks about like being in battle, it's very like exaggerated. His arms are flailing around, and he's very much exaggerating a lot of it, and he's putting in like jokes and things like that and lightheartedness, right? But I feel like Korg is doing the same thing, but he's doing it in a way where he can tell his son or his child. He is basically cushioning the story like most parents would, and like most like warriors would when they're telling the stories to like kids, you know, like how they make the fun parts really, really fun, but the scary parts not too scary. And if it's like something serious, you know, like a warrior dying in battle or Jane's cancer, they will try to make the person understand it by acknowledging that it's very real and it's very, very serious. But they throw in a little lesson about how it doesn't make them any less of a warrior. You see what I'm saying? You know? And another hint, basically, that Korg is narrating the story and retelling the story like a warrior would and like a parent would, is basically the whole ending scene with the kids being imbued with the power of Thor. Like, it's very much like how when you were a kid and you wanted to like play warrior, it's very much how I would have imagined myself like that as a kid, you know? Like, they're warriors, they're heroes, they're fearless, you know? And it's very, and that's like the moment where I had to stop and pause. It's like, huh, it's very interesting. Because it feels like that through the whole movie, right? I'm not crazy, right? But yeah, that's my theory of Korg, like being a warrior, but also a parent retelling the story. The heroic tale, why am I doing quotes? The heroic tale of Love and Thunder to his new baby that he had with a cool rock dude named Dwayne. It's a very interesting story. I'd like to know some of y'all's thoughts about it, because I feel like I'm not the only one, right, that feels this way. But yeah, like, don't hate on my theory, okay? It's just a theory. You don't have to like it, you know? But if my theory is right, it would be like an interesting, like, it would be interesting to see a different version of Thor: Love and Thunder, but like horror movie-esque, you know? Where the end battle with the kids is not like full like lighthearted, but it's also but it's very like, but it becomes very gruesome and scary and traumatizing. You know what I mean? Like, it would be interesting to see another version of Thor: Love and Thunder, you know, with horror movie vibes. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm not crazy, right? But let me know what you think.